Hey y'all, welcome back to Today in Music History for September 14th. It was 24 years ago today in 2001 that Clear Channel released a list of songs not to be played on the radio because they could be considered offensive in light of the September 11th attacks. Now, what songs were included? Here's a few. Foo Fighters, Learn to Fly, Drowning Pool, Bodies, Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, all that kind of makes sense. Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World, John Lennon's Imagine. There were 165 songs total on the list. Well, there was more than that because all of Rage Against the Machine's catalog was included. There were definitely some questionable songs on that list. The Shy Lights, Have You Seen Her? Better not play that one. It's offensive. It was 41 years ago today in 1984 that MTV aired their first ever Video Music Awards. This was the one with the infamous performance by Madonna of Like a Virgin, where she was all rolling around on the stage. Apparently, that was because one of her shoes fell off. So she just rolled into it, literally. You know, like a true pro, she just made it look like it was on purpose. Bette Midler and Dan Aykroyd hosted the show. The Cars, you might think, won the first Video of the Year, Moon Man. David Bowie won Best Male Video for China Girl. Cyndi Lauper won Best Female Video for Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And here's one I didn't know. The Police won Best Cinematography for Every Breath You Take, which makes sense. But you know who else was nominated? Kiss for All Hell's Breaking Loose, a song that no one but the fans remembers. It was a funny video, though. Herbie Hancock won the most awards with 5, Michael Jackson won 3, and David Bowie and ZZ Top both took home 2. And it was 70 years ago today in 1955 that Little Richard recorded his first hit single, Tutti Frutti. Apparently he had been recording and things weren't going well, so during a break he just started playing this dirty song that he had done in clubs. The producer, Robert Blackwell, he recognized that that song would be a hit, but he had to change the words. The original lyrics were all about, how do I say it without getting in trouble? Taking it in the back door. In fact, here's some of the original lyrics. Tutti Frutti, good booty. If it don't fit, don't force it. You can grease it, make it easy. Probably a good thing he changed it. And happy birthday to Amy Winehouse, who would have been 42 today, but she passed away in 2011 at the age of 27. Nas turns 52 today. Paul Kossoff of Free would have been 75, but he passed away for the final time in 1976 at the age of 25. Yeah, he died more than once. I've told that story before. And Steve Gaines of Lynyrd Skynyrd would have been 76, but he, of course, passed away in 1977 at the age of 28 in that plane crash that also claimed the lives of 5 others, including lead vocalist and founding member Ronnie Van Zant. Tune in tomorrow for another Today in Music History.